So you guys are in a unique position, right? The reach, and I want a little stats if you can provide that for me of the breadth and the size of your sort of like multi-platform ecosystem.
Yeah, so the best way to think about our business is the number of televisions that we have in market. In the United States that I look after, it's 45 million televisions that we're able to pull data from, not only ACR data, but also everything that kind of comes in there, HDMI ports, what cable service you have, what video games boxes you might be playing. In Europe, our footprint in Europe is about 30 million. In Canada, which I also look after, is about 3 million. And then we're also just lighting up APAC. So it's the number one television brand in the world. It's the number one in the United States. You'd have to take the next three manufacturers to kind of equal our market presence and our footprint.
So tell me about the relationship you have. Well, let's take a step back. Multi-platform, because
Sure.
for you guys, mobile is pretty interesting. So what role does mobile play in TV tomorrow?
So mobile for us, obviously, we sell a lot of mobile devices. We're number one around the world with the exception of the United States in mobile devices. We're in the process right now of trying to really understand how to work with our mobile team, both in terms of data as well as in terms of inventory. There are some exciting announcements that are coming down the pike later this year that I'm not at liberty to discuss right now, but I think you're about to see some additional executions that we're able to augment. For us, working with the data over the past couple of years from the mobile team has been what is really unique, what's really differentiated that we can't kind of get in the third party. One of the exciting things that I'll share with everybody now is that we've actually done our first cross-household device deal with a refrigerator. So we were serving ads with on our.
Like you in the fridge or tight or what?
Well, we have a number of refrigerators in the United States that have what's called the Family Hub, which is an actual panel. I don't know the dimensions. It's maybe 24 inches by 12 inches or something like that.
It's a smart fridge with software.
Thank you.
Is it a unified OS across all of your devices, your television
is.
platform, et cetera?
It is. It's the Tizen OS, and the Tizen OS that we have right now, it was announced this year at CES that we're now licensing that out to other OEMs at no charge.
So tell me about that. Tell me about that future state, right? I mean, so you have a wealth of data, right? And I think, your perspective is so interesting to me because, you've gone from a CE manufacturing company and an OEM to being a software company, and now you're a data company. And so you really are building net new businesses. How does that change the relationship with those that are delivering over the top or authenticated apps on your platforms? Like, what does that conversation look like? What's that value proposition to them?
Well, first I'd characterize this much more as content and services rather than data. Data is probably a component, a raw material of the content and services. Many of our partners, many are here today, Disney and Hulu and others. It's a great relationship that we have. Obviously, we bring incredible distribution in the United States. And they bring incredible programming, which is very valuable to the customers that we have that want to buy the televisions. And our entertainment practice, which is based in Los Angeles, works with all of them on trying to really deepen consumer engagement and help them drive more viewership. And that doesn't matter whether it's SVOD, TVOD, or AVOD. We've actually seen an incredible uptick in AVOD viewing over the past 6 months.